Welcome to the day 3 of the week 4 of our digital literacy class organized by the Cybersafe Foundation. And we are still considering soft skills. And Faith Edu, the resource person for this online class. For today, we'll be looking at technology use and development. Technology use and development. Remember, this is a digital training class, so we shall be tailoring this as it aligns with digital literacy. So, what is technology? We cannot continue without having an idea of what technology is all about. Technology can be said to be the application of scientific knowledge for practical purposes. The application of scientific knowledge for practical purposes. Yeah, he said that technology has evolved and shaped our workplaces in many ways through the adoption of tools like the internet and email for communications. There's word processing, spreadsheets, and presentation for office productivity. There's electronic databases for record keeping and robot and artificial intelligence for automation. Now, technology use is simply the utilization of technology in today's society. Utilization of technology in today's society is what technology is about. Remember, we're talking about technology use and development. So technology monitoring is the process of remotely monitoring and managing technology across distributed locations to make sure it's online and functional at all times. The process of remotely monitoring and managing technology across distributed locations to make sure that it is online and functional at all times. Now, technology controls can also be known as a procedure or policy that provides a reasonable assurance that the information technology used by an organization operates as intended, that data is reliable and the organization is in compliance with applicable laws and regulations. So it's simply put, is to make sure that you don't break law while using technology. You don't break any rules and regulations, laws and order while using technology. It's what is referred as technology control. Next, we'll be looking at workplace technology. What is workplace technology? How do you apply technology in your workplace? Workplace technology are interconnected technological tools for creating one amazing collaborative environment for employees online. So technology in the workplace has advanced by leaps and bounds and has allowed companies to shift their operations from outdated analog into the dawn of the digital age, which we are in now. So that is how technology has helped in the workplace. What are the types of workplace technology? There are different types of workplace technology. We have document management. The organization might produce anywhere from dozens to hundreds of thousands of new documents, spreadsheets, forms, and videos every day. Information about employees, business, customers, operation, marketing, etc. should be kept organized for easy accessibility and timely insights. So all of these new innovations, like we have the computer today, the personal computer and other forms of computerized devices with special apps like the spreadsheet, forms, and word processors, enable us to keep proper documentations of documents in our businesses, in our places of work, in our organizations, so that it's easy to organize and easy to access when we need them. Next, we have work management. Automation of processes. Automation of processes is a basic necessity for organizations trying to be more agile. We can save a lot of time and resources by identifying standard processes in each department and automating them. Automation technology we should offer maximum flexibility to help you design workflows while controlling visibility permission. Well, simply put, this is just saying that there are some processes that are already defined So work management is where those processes that are already defined are arranged so that they automatically just come into play when you need it. You understand? So you can save a lot of time and resources by identifying standard processes in each department. So when you automate them, save time and resources. So, and it makes workflow more seamlessly. Next, we have collaboration and communication. Enterprise social networking is an important factor for an organization in the long run. One moment, please. Let me look at this again. Enterprise social network is an important factor for an organization in the long run. We are saying that enterprise social networking is an important factor for an organization in the long run. And apart from employees being able to share news and any relevant information, it can be a great tool to study the engagement of teams and individuals in the digital workplace. So enterprise social networking, simply put, the ability whereby you can network on your business, what you do, you put it out there, people get to know that this is what you do. And aside from that, you can also use it to study the engagement of teams and individuals in the digital workplace. You know what is happening in other places related as it connects or as it relates to what you do. So this is under collaboration and communication. Next, we have solution building with code development. Today, employees are increasingly being given the authority. Today, employees are increasingly being given the authority and control over their work. But to truly empower them digitally, employees and mid-level leaders should be given the ability to develop solutions for their requirement on their own. Simply put, sometimes when need be, we just hands off and allow your employees take certain decisions to solve certain problems and implement them. So of course, it can be monitoring on the side so that if there is need for adjustment, you can do that, but just let them have that control over making certain decisions and solving certain problems that may arise because of their work. If you look at cyber security, talk about cyber security in the previous classes. Ever since data breaches have become bigger concerns, IT leaders have been continuously trying to increase security while providing more spectrum for employees to flex their digital boundaries. Now, cyber security is a built-in element of all cloud-based applications. Cloud has reached a position where it is now the most secure mode of data storage than on premises. So this is a technology whereby it is advised that you store your data on cloud. Cloud is an app device with a huge capacity, huge storage capacity to store data. So instead of storing it on premises means maybe on your devices, could be your mobile devices, storage space, or your PC storage space, or on an external hard disk drive that may be missing or you will not be able to find when you need it, or on an external flash drive that might get missing or you might not be able to find it when you need it. For cloud, you just save everything on cloud. As long as you have access to your accounts to access your data, you can always access it from anywhere and with any device. All you need is to have internet connection and have access to your password and your accounts. So that is that for cyber security. Next, we have data analytics. With analytics tools becoming more and more powerful, leaders need to pull the data generated in each and every business process effectively. Now, grouping this data in fewer tools is a great way to ensure that data remains sorted. This will also save a lot of data migration costs in the future when data tools need to be sorted. So data analytics involves going through the various data, then grouping them as it relates to or as it connects to the particular problem that you're trying to solve, how you analyze it and use it as a problem solving tool. What's read to here. under data analytics. Next, we have the Google Workspace. Already talked about this. For teams that need to work together, even when they are spread across offices and time zones, it's easy to create and collaborate with the entire team. Mention some apps that you can use with Google Workspace. I include Google Slide, Google Doc, Google Sheets, that you can work and be saving your work as you work, and then other members of your team can be accessing same work from any part of the world that you might be in. They only need to have access to internet connection. So we are talking about workplace productivity tools and their uses. Next, we have the LinkedIn. A lot of things can happen on LinkedIn that you don't want to miss out if you care about your career or your business. LinkedIn allows you to follow thought leaders, build relationships, access materials relevant to your craft, find jobs, share content, and learn new certifiable skills. I don't know how many of us have a LinkedIn account. I will use this medium to advise us, if we don't already have LinkedIn account, to register the LinkedIn account, and then according to your career paths, follow thought leaders in your career path so that you learn. We've already talked about active learn, so that you get to learn and add more knowledge to your database that can help you grow your business, help you grow your career. In that business you're doing, you can get relevant material that you can go through that can also add value to you and your business through LinkedIn. And you can also build relationship. You never can tell the connect you will have that will connect you to the person that will connect you to the person that will help to take your business to the next phase. And you can also get jobs, you can get contracts all on LinkedIn. When you advertise your products, this is what I do. People that go to LinkedIn don't go to patronize, they go for serious business. They go to learn, they go to recruit, they go to get jobs, there must be something that is adding positive value to them. You understand? It's not a social media platform of hi, how are you, how is it doing? No. So it's a serious business platform. So our advisors, if you don't have a LinkedIn account, please do try and register on the LinkedIn app, and then try to add as many contacts or connect as possible and grow your connect, so that the more you grow your connect, the more visible you become, go to potential customers or clients, or to potential employers. You can never know. Then next we have the boomerang. Boomerang to manage distraction, enhance focus, and deliver the outcomes you want to achieve through effective email communication. Schedule messages for sending later. So certainly there will be distractions and all of that. You must be able to manage them while still effectively carrying out your responsibilities, your job responsibilities. Next, we have proof hub. It is common to feel overwhelmed and disorganized when working on projects or managing projects. So Proof Hub is an all-in-one project management and task management software to keep things organized, increase accountability, communicate more efficiently, and keep everyone on the same page. I encourage us all to just try out these several apps that we mentioned here, software, and see how you can apply them to your area of business or career, add value to yourself. So how technology use, monitoring, and control can make work better for you. The question, how can the use of technology, monitoring, and control make work better for you? Number one, here they say it can reduce costs. Reducing costs in development program is of utmost importance. So limited amount of funding in the international development space means that money saved in monitoring and evaluation can go to increase your progress. So it reduces costs, and then it increases accuracy. Catching errors in reading or entering data in pen and paper survey and data collection system is incredibly cumbersome. True. Technology use, monitoring, and control provides real-time data validation, track and prevent data entry error, and secures data. Sometimes just by typing, let's say, on your normal word processor, and you misspell a particular word, it immediately highlights it. So when you see the highlights in red, just go, you're just attracted to look at it twice. Oh, what have I done? Oh, I meant to type this, or probably I filled out the right spelling, but it wasn't the right spelling after all. So I simply have to go right click and check. And most often the correction will be given, the corrected spelling will be given to you. So that's one way that technology used to help to increase accuracy. In the case of data entry, sometimes you enter your data that they can come in numerical form, and then probably you need to add them or perform one function or the other with them, maybe multiply this with that or subtract it from that. If you're doing it manually, it becomes very cumbersome and you can most likely end up making mistake. But with the use of technology, especially using the spreadsheet and all, it makes it very, very easy for you to just carry out the function you need to carry out and get your desired result. And also replicated data entry. Let's say you entered before and then you're entering, maybe the person that created the data made the mistake and recorded it twice. By the time you bring it to the use of technological tools, like we have mentioned the use of spreadsheet and all, there are procedures you can use to detect where the entry is replicated. So if it's replicated, simply just point it out and then you now know you should delete one of it. So this is what increased accuracy in the use of technology is referring to. Use it to validate your data, track and prevent data entry error, and secures data. Next, we have richer data. Collecting data in multiple formats and forms open up immense potential in getting richer data from your development, media monitoring, and evaluation. You know that, well, with the use of technology, you are not limited to the amount of data that you might want to collect and store. So you are more or less on it. So you can afford to gather as much data as possible as is required in carrying out your work. So that is that for how technology use, monitoring, and control can make work better for you. Next, we continue. There's greater outreach, promoting awareness and feedback related to the development project has never been easier. Project managers now can get direct feedback from the community about their project thanks to mobile technology. It's greater. Even for the business, going back to the business side of it, sometimes after you might have finished up in some marketers some marketers might just give out their feedback form for you to fill. Are you satisfied by this product, or you think there's anything we can do to make it better, to make our product and services better, improve on our services and all of that. So they're able to reach you through the use of the technology. Sometimes the person asking you this question can be asking this question from the other end of the world, from this other end of the world, and somehow he or she is able to reach you and is able to get feedback from you. By the time you give your feedback, the person knows that to build on, improve on, or maintain status quo. So better outreach, strong way that technology use can make work easier for all. Then better insights. Using analytics, visualization, dashboard, and mapping can enhance your ability to make sense of all the data that you collect. Today we have some very, very, very beautiful, excellent applications that can help us visualize data the way that it can easily make sense to you. For instance, you have the spreadsheet or Excel that can help you present your data in the tabular form instead of writing long story. Somebody just evaluates your data in the tabular form and immediately makes sense out of it. Why? Because you have visualized it in a way that it can easily just make sense by visually studying it in a few seconds. Sometimes you have other apps, let's say like the Microsoft Project Professional, they can use to track the progress of your project, the project work might be carried out, specially designed for that. So these are all visualization apps and that you can use to make sense of data that you collect, because writing it out can be very cumbersome and very complex and confusing. But with the aid of these special applications, including even for the one for data analysis, makes life very, very easy for you and helps you get better insight on how to get to make your work better. So this is that for technology use, monitoring, and technology use and development. We talked on technology use, monitoring, and control. And then we talked on technology as applying scientific tools to solve practical problems. And we related how technology is important to us in the workplace technology, how we can apply technology to make work easier for us. And we mentioned different types of workplace technology. And we also went ahead to talk about workplace productivity tools and their uses, mentioning the Google Workspace, the LinkedIn, the Boomerang, up, and then how technology use can make work easier. We've talked on all of these things. So it's not just enough to talk about it, it's also for us to go back to our research and learn how to apply them to improve on our knowledge. Remember, we are still on soft skills. So to improve on our soft skills that can help us build that brand that we want to build, help us grow up the ranks, because it's when you increase on your soft skill that you're able to distinct yourself from the multitude. You can stand out from the multitude. That special thing about you that people just have to know that, oh, you're just the right fit for that position, you're just the right fit for that project, you're just the right fit for that opportunity. All of this comes from you improving on your soft skill. So technology use has been considered. See you in the next class, where we'll be talking more on technology and how it can add value to you. Thank you for staying with me to the end of this class. Again, my name is Engineer Faith Eden.